This is Stay Paid, a sales and marketing podcast on a mission to help you close more deals and retain more business.
Welcome to another Silver Dollar episode of Stay Paid, the best sales and marketing tips of your week in 15 minutes or less. My name is Joshua Stike.
And I'm Luke Acree.
And Luke, we're going to start off this podcast. I don't usually start off Silver Dollars this way, but I want to read a review that we got in.
Oh, I love it.
This is a special review. This actually comes from...
I thought you were going to talk about you turning 40.
Gosh darn it.
It made it to the podcast. We love that.
Yes, we are recording this the week that I turned 40. But by the time this comes out, I'll be well past it. I'll be over it.
There you go. Yeah.
This comes from a previous employee / intern, Val Miller.
Yes. She was a intern, I believe.
Yeah.
And then she's gone on to be like a marketing manager at a company. It's pretty amazing.
Mortgage, yeah. So this, she actually left us a review. So thank you so much, Val. It says, tactical / applicable is the title of the review. 5 stars. Great tactical info every time. I found marketing is so much about learning as you go. So listening to this is a go-to for me to learn and apply when creating a marketing strategy. Keep killing it, Josh and Luke. Great to see you guys succeed. So,
you know what I love about that review too, and from an employee that, when you get where our size is now as a company, it's like you don't get to know everybody that comes into your organization. Yeah. And what is more kind of crazy about it is normally I get to work beside people. So if the company's not very well structured, or if the company is not doing things totally the best way it can, I'm right there with you in the trench, and I can kind of sell it, for lack of a better way, or people can understand it. When you have a big company, I don't have any chance to sell to these people what our organization is and what we do. And the fact that they walk away going, man, you have a great organization. I love it. It's like, wow. Thank God.
Big supporter on Instagram as well. She's always out there commenting. So make sure to follow her. Give her a follow. feelgood_marketing.
Love that.
Is her Instagram. So follow her. All right. So 2 weeks ago, we talked about goals everyone should be setting this year. One of those goals was a relationship goal. So this could be your personal relationships, or, as we're going to focus on in today's episode, business relationships. So we know from the experts and top producers that your net worth is your network. So today, we'll go over the top 5 people that you should be connecting with and building better relationships here within 2022.
Yeah, you're going to have to get outside of your comfort zone.
Jumping outside.
All you introverts, you still got to connect with people.
There's a saying, life begins at the edge of your comfort zone.
And ladies and gentlemen, that's a golden nugget.
It's a golden nugget.
Or a silver dollar, as they say.
Your 40s begin.
Should we start with the first one? The first one.
First one is your top advocates and raving fans in your business. Yeah,
raving fan. So a raving fan is somebody, obviously, who is out there sharing about who you are with everybody they come into contact with, because they love what you do. They love maybe their experience with you. I would tell you, don't underestimate that you can have raving fans that have never done business with you.
True.
Right.
Yep.
So a lot of people ignore, people in their database that haven't done business with them. So it's not just your past clients, but you need to find those advocates.
Easier to find than ever now with Instagram. Look who's connecting with you on LinkedIn. Look who's engaging with your content, Facebook, all the different social media platforms. You could have some raving fans out there that you haven't done business with.
Give a shout out to Sean Carpenter. He's been a guest on our podcast, amazing trainer and coach and speaker out there in the industry. But he talks about your bullseye, right? Yep. And that's what, your top 20 people. So, action item for you. Who are the top 20 people that drive the majority of your referrals, that drive the majority of your advocacy, meaning like they are out there as influencers in the community for your database? If you don't know who those people are, connect with them in 2022.
Yep. Another way to look at that, of course, is using the Pareto principle. So taking the 20% of people that are driving 80% of your business. Again, if you're not sure how to do that, go through and track where all of your deals came from this last year. Look at where your referrals are coming from and who sent you those referrals. We say this a lot, but we don't really hear a lot from people who are actually doing it. But we had a client, and I'm sorry, I don't know if you remember her name, but she actually gave us a testimonial recently that we read on our all floor meeting, where she was able to track $4 million in revenue last year and $5 million this year.
I can't remember her name, but
from referrals specifically. And she goes, I know because I track every single referral. Beatrice Covington. Yeah. So that's someone who's practically tracking every single referral and where it's coming from, so that she can use that as a way to grow those relationships in her business.
So who are your top 20%
Yep.
Even if that's too big, if 20% is too large for your database, pick 20 people, take them to coffee. That's your action item.
Next on your list is going to be someone that you might not think about, but this is your friends and family. You could also consider this part of your sphere of influence. So
put your mama on the list
with, that you have some level of influence over. Right?
Yeah, people ignore your friends and family because they think the friends and family are never not going to use them. Mm-hmm. That's so untrue, but I'll go a different angle because I've gone that angle before. The angle I would go is the referral fees that are available to you in your business. Right. So as a real estate agent, you can get a referral fee if you refer a client to another real estate agent outside of state and they do a transaction. So my brother, Steven, he got my Aunt Beth in South Dakota. He got me in Pennsylvania. He got my other brother in Pennsylvania. Put your friends and family on the list that are even out of the state from you.
Awesome.
And that applies to almost every business. You have no idea how many people they might know that are so connected in your area that can influence your business.
100%. Yeah. Business. Third on our list is going to be those business partnerships. So people that are connected to your business that can bring you business or potential referrals, as well as user services, and then connecting with those local businesses in your area and building up a relationship with them because chances are they obviously know a lot of other people, both from a networking standpoint and also from a client side that might be able to use your services.
So here's your action item for 2022. Look at your business, who helps you get a transaction done. So real estate, you got mortgage, you got title, you got insurance, you got inspectors, right? All those people help you get a deal across the finish line. Connect with them. You're in financial services, man, you might have estate planning attorneys, you might have lawyers, you might have accountants. Get all those people that are synergistic to you, connect with them. The other one I will add for 2022 is your business should be a business of purpose. Your business should be a business of impact. What community impact are you making? What charity are you connected with? What charity are you supporting at the local level? If you don't have one, get one.
I love that. Think about ways that you can bring value to those businesses as well. So obviously you're working with a lot of clients. You're probably working, if you're in real estate, with clients that are moving into the area. So you can make sure that you're representing those businesses that you're working with in terms of the best ice cream parlor in town or the best hairdresser in town. So it's not just going to be those businesses that are directly related to what you do, but also the local community as well. Put together your own version of Angie's List. So a list of all the different contractors and HVACs people that you work with, and then use that as a touch point for your clients around those specific times of year. So whenever the season's changing, winter's coming or summer's coming, people need air conditioner, people need their furnace reevaluated. Make sure to reach out to your clients with those connected partnerships that you have. They will then bring that business back to you.
I will throw out there that it's great for your TikToks and your Instagram reels too. So because I know, because my brother Steven is doing this. He just did one. If you go to his Instagram, Acree Brothers or whatever, Realty, you'll see he did one for a bagel shop downtown, and they did a reel, and it was something about love. The music was about love, and then there was this nice picture of a nice bagel.
Man. I want a bagel now.
It looks so good.
All right. Fourth on our list, this would be building a relationship or connecting, if you haven't yet, with a mentor. I also put on here considering a mentee. So if you're a veteran in the business and you've never mentored somebody, it's a great way not only to sharpen your own skills, right? Because now you have to kind of take what you've done in your business for success and figure out how to translate that and teach that to somebody else. So it even sharpens your own skills, but it also is a way to give back to the younger professionals if you're a veteran of the business.
Yep. Everybody needs a coach.
Yep.
Everybody in their life needs a coach, and there's coaches for different areas. So if from a business perspective, find somebody that's done what you want to do so they can guide you along the way. But you can have a relationship coach. You can have a health coach, right? A trainer. There's so many different ways you can get a mentor in your life to help you.
Personal trainer?
Yeah, personal trainer. We have one.
Yeah.
Josh never shows up, but we have one.
I keep meaning to. I just want to show up for the muscle gun.
Yeah.
No, but you can go back and listen to we had a great interview with Kevin Harrington where he actually talked about the value of finding a mentor and then also being a mentor and gave some really good tips about how to be a mentee. From the perspective of if you are searching out somebody that you want to learn from because they are where you want to be, and the advice that they're giving you, if you're kind of filtering that through your own, I'll pick this a bit of advice and I'll leave that one off to the side. That's not going to be a very strong relationship between a mentee and a mentor. So you want to keep that in mind if you haven't got a mentor yet in your life. And then the fifth one on our list, this is the one that you mentioned, Luke, was the idea of connecting with other agents in real estate, if you're in real estate, or other professionals in your field as a way to continue to expand your network and possibly pick up some of those referrals.
Yeah, I mean, not only can they be mentors to you, right? You can go find a financial advisor that's further down the road than you if you're just getting into financial services, but also don't underestimate them and out of state. So if you have you're a financial professional, you should know all these other financial advisors that are out of state in different areas, right? If you're a real estate agent, like we have Renee Burke that listens to the show all the time that we talked about.
Yeah.
She wants to be known as the Arizona agent. So if you're a real estate agent and you need a great agent in Arizona because your people are moving there, call Renee Burke. She's our Arizona agent. What a great way to network, get great ideas, but also get referrals.
So how do you do that? Well, hey, listen to this podcast. Go back and listen to the agents and the top producers that we've had.
Reach out to them
on our interviews and reach out to them on Instagram. Let them know you heard them on Stay Paid. You love what they're doing. And I would love to be your ex-professional in X area.
And great for conferences too. You can find people at conferences.
Oh, we actually have a podcast on, what to do when you go to a conference. And one of those is don't just be a spectator. Show up,
get your Rolodex,
meet people. You are there to network and meet other people and get those business cards to help further your own career and your profession and that network that you're building with other professionals.
Yep.
All right. Thank you so much for listening. You can head on over to staypaidpodcast.com for the show notes and the video of this episode. If you like this episode and want to support the show, there are only 2 ways we ask you to do that. First is to head on over to Apple Podcasts, drop a 5-star review, just like Val at Feel Good Marketing did, and leave a comment to let us know how we're doing. And then the best way to show support for the show is just to share this with a friend, share it on your social media feed, let somebody else know about the show. It really helps us grow. All right. This joke gets me every time. This reminds me of my Tony joke. Did I ever tell you that one? What do you call a guy with no shins? Tony. All right, here you go. What do you call somebody with no body and no nose?
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
Wow. That was a good one.
Is that the first one you've gotten?
I think that's the first one
Oh
I've gotten.
my
Gosh. All right.
I maybe have gotten one
That
other,
one's
but
making the highlight reel.
there we go, ladies and gentlemen.
If you want to get a hold of me or Luke, you can email us at podcast@remindermedia.com. And of course, you can find us on Instagram. We are at Stay Paid Podcast. For this episode of Stay Paid, I'm Joshua Stike.
Guys, and I'm Luke Acree. The theme for 2022 is connect, 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 right? It's all about relationships. Relationships are the currency of business. Take one of these people, take one of these items on our list and start focusing to connect there. Whether it's your raving fans and your advocates, your friends and family, maybe it's finding a mentor. Commit to going after one of those, at least in the first quarter of 2022. Remember, the difference between top producers and mediocre producers in every single business is top producers take action. Take action on that today.